Hello everyone, welcome to part 22 of Laravel 9 series in which we are creating the multi-vendor e-commerce website. And in last video we have seen that we are able to show the vendors, admin and sub-admins in admin panel, and now we are going to show the icons here as well, the active, inactive icons and the view icons. And for the vendors we are going to view the vendor details as well. See, admin is going to view the vendor details as well, so that the admin able to approve those vendors. Okay, so let's quickly see the icons here that I have opened from the mdi.html file of our sky dash template. And after checking this one, you can see these are the icons, and I have seen some of the icons here, see that I want to add for the check, like this one. Okay, this one check and uncheck, so this one looks fine. So we are going to add these two icons. Okay, for this one we will add for the active, and this one we are going to add for the inactive status. Okay, so we are going to copy this one and we'll quickly put away for the active icon. And see, for the active icon we are going to use the icon like this one, I then class. This is the class that we are going to put it like this. Okay, then this is identical like the font some icon that we have done earlier. And the next one is we are going to put, in case of inactive, this one. And make sure one more thing we need to see here, like this icon, this file. I'm going to open this file in Sublime. Okay, and here I will copy its path, this one, material design icons. Okay, so this is necessary plugin CSS for the icons. Okay, so this one we need to include in layout.blade.php file, and we are going to include because we don't have any such file here. Okay, so we are going to include this one. We can include here, sorry. Okay, so here we can correct the paths. Okay, so now we are going to display, we are going to have this one, we're going to refresh and we'll check out that the icons actually come. No, they don't come. So we need to make sure. We are required to put these icons. Okay, so we may use admin. Now it may come if we have copied everything correctly. Okay, now it seems to be has come. Okay, so this is the status, but we can make it large enough. Okay, so increase the size. We can add here font size. Okay, like style, we can give the style to this icon. We will increase its font size, like if we want the 25 pixel font size for both. Okay, now it seems to be better. Okay, so now the icon for the action as well. And for action we have the another one, like the file document. So we will open this one. We are going to open the file document action. Yeah, from this one we are going to copy. This one looks fine, mda file document. Okay, so we can copy this one and we'll put here in this td. Okay, to view the details. Okay, so I'm going to put it like I then class, and class is this one, and we'll close it, and we'll use this style as well. Sorry, we are going to check here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so now it seems to be fine. Okay, so see, we are going to do one thing. In case of vendors only, we are going to show the further details. Otherwise, for case of admin and sub-admin, we don't have any other details. We just have the name, type, mobile, email, and image. Okay, so we can do one thing. We can add the condition here, like in case of vendors only, if the type is vendor, then we are going to display the vendor information. Okay, so this one we are going to add dollar admin type equal to vendor. Okay, so in case of vendor only, we are going to display this one, and if so here we are going to add we are going to create the new route in which we are going to display the vendor details. We are going to create some route here, and with URL. Okay, so in admin, under admin, we're going to create one route like view vendor details, and we are going to pass the admin ID. Okay, so admin ID we are going to pass, no, we need to pass it like this, dollar admin ID. Okay, to display the admin details, sub-admin details, vendor details. Okay, sorry, we are going to display the vendor details, not admin or sub-admin details, because that already we are having, we have displayed in this page. So only the vendor details we are going to display. In case of vendor, it will appear. So in case of this one, it is going to appear. Okay, so here you can see it is going to appear. Here link is coming. So if you are going to display all, then link will only come for the vendor to display the vendor details, and it will look like this, like this one is already active and this one is inactive. Okay, so we will also make it the feature like we can make it active or inactive, that we are going to do later on. But first of all, we are going to display the vendor details. Okay, so let's quickly display the vendor details, and we are going to create one more page to display the vendor details, and that we are going to display under that folder, admin folder. We are going to check. Okay, we are going to create the page here, and for that we can do one more thing. See, we are required now that format like this one, update vendor details, because we are going to display everything, personal information, business information, bank information in one. So we are going to copy this one. This will really helpful for us, and we are going to put this one inside the admins, and we'll rename this file. And here we are going to have in place of update, we are going to replace it with this one, view of vendor details, because the details we are going to we are already having those details in update vendor details file. So same we are going to use for the view vendor details. Okay, sorry, I'm going to open the view vendor details file. Okay, so in this file we are going to make the changes in this file, but first of all we are going to create its route to display the particular vendor. Okay, so here we are going to route like view vendor details, route. We're going to use both get and post. No, only get. View we just is required to view the vendor details, so only get route is enough. And here we are going to have that view vendor details like this, and here we are going to pass that ID. We are going to return that ID as parameter, and in AdminController, we are going to make like, here we are going to make it like view vendor details. Okay, so now this function, we are going to create this function in AdminController. Public function view vendor details, and here we will have the ID. Okay, so here we will make like vendor details or view vendor details. Okay, anything we can have. Okay, here is vendor details is enough. Okay, vendor details. So admin where ID $ID. Okay, so here we are going to use first, we can convert the array in one more way. We already know vendor details JSON decode. If sometimes error comes in two array, then we can also use this one, because two array will only work if there is some data in the database, otherwise it will show error. Okay, so we need to use it like this. We can use it like this as well. JSON code, then $vendor details, true. Okay, so now we are going to check $vendor details. Here let's check out, the details are coming. If I will click on this one, see details of John is coming. Okay, but we are also require other details. We require the vendor personal details, we require the vendor bank details, we require the vendor business details. Okay, so for that we are going to create the relation between admin, vendors, vendor bank details, and vendor business details. 4 tables we are going to create the relation. Okay, so we are going to create the relation like this: admin and vendors, then admins and vendor bank details, and admin and vendor business details. Okay, like this. So we will open the admin model. See, we can close the unwanted files, okay, that we don't require. We can close those files at this time, otherwise we will get confused. Later on we can also open again. So I'm going to open the admin model now. Here we are going to create the relation. So first relation we are going to create between the admins and vendors table. Okay, and we will make the relation like this: public function vendor personal, and return $this. We are going to create the belongs_to relation as every admin belong. See, if vendor, if the type, if we are using that, if the vendor is if we are using vendor in admins table, then that entry will also come here in vendor personal. Okay, so we are going to use the belongs_to relation. Belongs_to models vendor. Okay, and here we are going to use the vendor ID. Okay, so in the same way, 2 more relation we are going to create. Let's quickly create, and here vendor business, and here business model will come like vendor, what is that, vendors business detail. This model will come, and here we are going to have that vendor bank. also to have vendor bank detail. So we are going to use all these three in our query here, admin. Okay, so here we are going to use with, so that we will get the complete details. So we are going to copy vendor business and vendor bank. Okay, so now we are going to check here. I'm going to refresh and see we are now having the complete details of the vendor. Okay, you can check here. We are now having that the vendor main details, then personal details, business details, bank details. Okay, all the details we able to fetch. Okay, so now we are going to use the details. Okay, so now we are going to return these details. We will create one new blade file in which we are going to return these details. So here we are going to return view, so that the admin can able to check, verify the details and can able to approve. Admin, under admins, we have having that file view vendor details. Okay, with compact vendor details. So this one we can comment. Now we will have this file, already having this file, and here we will we're going to show, okay, the details of the vendor, and here we're going to remove this one, vendor details, and so we are going to remove these conditions also. Update business information, this one we will have the personal only, and rest we can able to remove. Okay, like this. Okay, so now here the personal information like this, and this one also we are going to remove. These errors are not required, and also form is not required. And so first one is the email. We can have the email like this, and after that the vendor details. See, for vendor details, in name, and see, first one is the email. We can remove the unwanted data value, and then read only. Here we can remove this one, dollar vendor details, then vendor personal, and after that email. We are going to check once. See, we can open in new tab here like this. Okay, side by side we can open here. Okay, like this. And here see, we are required to update all. Okay, and we are going to check here value for all, and rest of the data we are going to remove. See, we can replace all, and then we'll update. Photo is also there, and the this one also we will use this vendorPersonal. We are going to check here where the image is coming, and it's coming straight away in vendorDetails array. So we are going to check once. So here we can see the personal information is coming fine. Okay, all the information is coming here, and instead of this one we will have the image here. Okay, that also we're going to update, and we can add this one for all, display for all. Okay, so we are going to display the image as well. Okay, let's refresh once. Okay, so we are going to display the image here. Okay, so we will simply display the image here. We're going to use the image tag. We are going to put this one like if the image is coming, then we are going to display. So we are going to display here. And also this one we can do one thing here. We will remove this one, view image, and can display the image here. We can remove this input tag also, and here we can give one break also, and also we are going to update this one to image src. So also we can remove. So it's coming too big, so we can just give this child here width. We can give just 2 pixel is enough, 200 pixel. So now we can check once again. Okay, so now it seems to be fine, and this one also we can remove. Okay, so now see, this is the photo. Okay, so now along with the personal information, we are going to display the bank information as well as the business information as well. Okay, so let's quickly display those information as well and complete this vendor module in which the admin can able to see the vendor details. Okay, so what we are going to do, I'm going to copy first of all these classes like this one. We are going to repeat for the business and other business and bank details. So I think I can copy this one and we'll paste it like this, and let's see if it will come here. Yeah, it seems to be fine. Okay, and one more time we're going to copy it like this, and now it must come down. Yeah, it's fine. So after personal information, we are going to display the business information. Okay, so first one is the personal information. After personal information, we are going to have the business information. Okay, so in business information we will check the columns of the business information. And also we are going to check once that whether we have added all the personal details of the vendor. Yeah, everything is here, that's fine. Okay, so now we can check up with the vendor business details. So these are the business details. So we are going to have the shop name, shop address, shop city, all these information in business information. Okay, so email also we are having, but we are going to display it down. Okay, after pin code, mobile, then email. But first of all this we are going to display the shop name, like shop name, shop address. Okay, all these information: shop address, shop city, shop state, shop country, shop pin code, shop mobile, shop email. And after shop mail we are going to have that shop website as well. Shop website, and shop email, and after that address proof image. Okay, so these some new fields, like address proof will come here only. It does not have any image. Yeah, it is having the image also, but this one, the name of the address proof, that address proof type, actually, that which address proof you have selected. So we can check here that we will have everything under vendor business this time. Okay, so what we are going to do here, like I'm going to copy all like this one. Okay, and we'll replace it with the vendor business. Okay, so we are having everything under vendor business, and here you can see the address proof as well. Okay, so we are going to have the address proof here, and after that we are going to use that address proof image as well. Okay, so for this one, first yes, and then we are going to have that address proof image. Okay, so same we are going to display here. Yeah, we are going to add more columns, but first of all we're going to check with this one and make sure to correct all. See here we are displaying all email. Okay, so make sure that we will correct all this: name, address, city, okay, state, country. We can use the drop down for the countries. Check advanced ecom series. If you have not seen that series, then you can check, but we will also do here sometime later. Mobile, and also, and for this one also, see, check once its columns are shop underscore name. Okay, such kind of columns like shop underscore name, then shop underscore address, shop underscore city, shop underscore state, then shop underscore country, then shop underscore pin code, shop underscore mobile. Check once that all these columns are there. Yeah, shop underscore website, shop underscore email, then address proof we have already done. Address proof image, there are some more columns as well, but we are going to refresh this one, that these one are coming fine. Okay, so these are coming fine. You can see the personal information and business information, shop name, shop address, shop city, shop state, shop country, shop pin code, shop mobile, shop website, shop email, address proof. Okay, pan. Image is not coming here. We are going to check once in our table as well. Okay, go to browse here and see if we are having the address proof image. Okay, address proof image is also here, so we will check here once. So it is seems to be fine. Vendor business, then address proof image. Okay, so there is some silly mistake here. There is some empty space. So now we are going to check it once again. So address proof image is having some broken link. Okay, yeah, because here we are required to use the proofs. Folder is the proof, if you remember. Okay, so now we are going to refresh. It must work fine this time. Such kind of image similar to this one. Okay, so it is fine. Okay, image is coming fine. And now we are going to display the bank details, but there are a few more columns we are required to display here, like business license number, GST number, PAN number. Okay, and we are going to display 3 more. Okay, we are going to display here 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that are business license number, and copy this one, and after that GST number, and last one is PAN number. Okay, so now we are going to check, and also we are going to display these tips before address proof. So now it seems to be fine. All the details are coming fine for the business information, personal information, business information, and the last one is the bank information. Okay, so for bank information also we are going to copy the details, bank details. Okay, so see the table once. Here are some information, bank information. We're going to copy these details from the bank information, these few details. Okay, for the bank. So here, see what we are going to see: account holder name, sorry, first these two fields are required only, and we are going to make them vendor underscore bank. Rest fields are not required. We can remove all unwanted fields and see account holder name, after that bank name, and after that account number, after that bank IFC code. Only 4 fields are there. This one also not required. Okay, so here we are going to have the bank name, and here account number, and here bank IFC code. We are going to check once. Some issue seems to be here. Bank IFC code. Okay, there is some issue. Okay, so now it seems to be fine. Bank information, account holder name, bank name, account. So all the information is coming fine. Personal information, business information, and bank information along with the images. And here we also require the link so that if the vendor want to go back, see admin want to go back, then he can go back from the here. Okay, so we are going to add the link here to go back to vendors. So we are going to add here back to vendor, and here we will add the link like href admins vendor. Okay, so the admin can able to check the vendor details. Admin can go to the vendor details, and we can click on all also. I can check the vendor details. Here the icon will come for the vendor to check for the vendor details, and the admin can click on this icon, and admin can view all the vendor information, personal information, business information, and bank information, and will go back and will able to approve the admin from here. So this approval part we are going to do in the next video. So I hope that everything is clear to you, and if you have any query you can surely ask me, and do join the channel if you want to get the code, the complete code up till this video, and the complete code as well. Okay.